Well, I have not seen this one since theaters, and now I remember why. The Predator was released in 2018, directed by Shane Black, starring Boyd Holbrook, and I was actually really excited for this movie back in 2018. I remember all the hype that we all had for this movie. Shane Black, who directed Kiss Kiss Bang Bang, The Nice Guys, and Iron Man 3. 3 movies which I really loved. And he also starred in the original Predator. He played a character in that movie. So, how did this movie fall apart? I don't know. I haven't read any of the behind the scenes drama. I don't want to blame Shane Black for this movie, but yeah, Chief, this ain't it. Let's talk about it. Starting off with the good. The action, for the most part's not bad, not terrible. It's okay. The action's okay. It's not the best action in the series. It's probably the weakest action in the series. The Predator itself looks cool, as always. And I actually really enjoy the look of the Upgrade Predator. I believe that's what the character is called, is Upgrade. I enjoyed that design. I like that they brought back the classic font for the opening credits from the first movie. That's it. I can't find much else to like about this movie. Let's go to the bad. And what the hell happened here? I am one of the few people who actually really loves Predator 2. And those characters in that movie were kind of paper thin. The characters in this movie are worse. I can't think of a single character in this movie that was memorable in any way, shape, or form. Boyd Holbrook's the main star. I don't even remember this guy's name, what his story is, what the hell is this guy? I don't know. And this entire group of characters that he's thrown into the mix with. You get Keegan-Michael Key and Thomas Jane among these characters. And they are all such cookie-cutter, paper-thin, forgettable characters. It's not even funny. You got Keegan-Michael Key. He tells inappropriate jokes. That's his entire personality. Thomas Jane, he has Tourette's and he hates Keegan-Michael Key. That's his entire personality. You get one character, he's super religious. That's his entire personality. I could not have cared less whether any of these characters lived or died. I did not like the characters here. They were all very forgettable. And they really shouldn't have been. The potential was there for them to be a very dynamic group of characters, very memorable, very likable, and they just weren't. And by the time they die in the third act, I'm like, oh, there they go. Bye. Yeah, I don't like the characters. The story here is just as bad. I think that this story is bland, generic, forgettable, cookie cutter, paper thin, whatever you want to call it. Jacob Tremblay's character has autism. The Predators want to capture him and use his autism as the next step in their genetic evolution. Who thought that up? Oh my god. Yeah, that's the story here. They want to kidnap a kid with autism to use his autism as their next step in evolution. What? The CGI. Why was a movie released in 2018 have worse CGI than the original movie that was released in the 80s? The 80s! CGI here sucks. I mean, it looks so fake. The first time rewatching this since theaters this past week, I'm like, oh, this movie looks horrible. Did it look this bad on the theater screen? I don't remember the CGI being this bad, but it was. The editing sucks. The pacing is terrible. This is one of the shorter movies in the franchise, and it feels like the longest because of just how boring this movie is. The third act is horrendous. I've said the action was okay in this movie, The third act is the exception here. I did not like the final act, the action in it. It all felt very rushed. I could barely see anything because it was at nighttime. Yeah, I don't like the third act. And then the ending came. Now, apparently Arnold Schwarzenegger was supposed to return as Dutch at the end of this movie, but he turned it down because he didn't want to be just a cameo. Okay, fine. They couldn't get Danny Glover back for some reason. Adrian Brody was unavailable, so they have Boyd Holbrook inherit a Predator mech suit. He's going to be Predator Iron Man. Nope, didn't happen. They never made sequels. Thank God they never made sequels to this. Yeah, this movie is legitimately the worst Predator movie ever made. Final thoughts. Yeah, this movie's an atrocity. I don't like this movie. I am hard-pressed to find anybody who actually likes this movie. I haven't met a single person who actually likes this movie. But, yeah. The Predator is an absolutely horrendous movie. It's barely watchable. And I'm only going to give it a 2 out of 10. So that's my thoughts on The Predator. God have mercy on anybody who likes this movie because, wow, this was bad. What did you think about this movie? Maybe you saw something in it that I didn't. I don't know. I'd love to hear that opinion. But, yeah. Let me know down in the comments, and as always, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you all next time.